Nate. Nate Marshall. Thank
What
you for
up?
joining Good
Oh, we're
Sam,
doing it?
Bad Sam.
What up,
Yeah,
Sam and Sam? How are you?
He started and left us.
Oh, great.
So unfortunately, you won't have like the sound effects celebrating your presence.
Damn,
here,
everybody's
but-
gonna think no one's happy that I'm here. That's all right. That's all right.
Some assholes here. It's Nate Marshall.
Nate Marshall, finally. What a hard get.
Yeah, wait.
You were hard to get on this.
It was just my schedule's been newly different, and that's what's throwing me off.
And now you got to leave early to go get ice cream.
That's literally all it is.
He placed a pickup order from HEB.
I thought
Nice.
I thought we weren't doing it because I'm not gonna take all the responsibility. Sam was like, she's gonna check with you, make sure you were cool for this, and then just liked it. And I was like, all right, I'll wait to hear from Sam. Nothing. So I was like, we're probably not doing it again. Another one down, threw in the order, and then I was like, let me just double check, make sure that I'm hitting the table, make sure that this is really going down this time. And this was 40 minutes ago tops that we
Yeah.
had
Literally
to check.
at 3, I was getting in my car. And he's like, are we doing this? I was like, I hope so.
Yeah, I was at a printing shop when you were like, "Hey, see you guys soon," and I was like, "Oh,
Yeah.
okay."
I think we all felt like
I
that.
have 30 chairs in my truck, but absolutely.
I was kind of hoping it would be a situation where like no one could do it again today because I want to be at the pool so bad.
True.
I wasted my whole morning doing shit, and then finally it's nice out. The clouds are gone, and I'm like, I
Yeah.
have to go fucking.
We have to go sit at a tiny table with overweight men who are probably sweating.
There's an apartment complex
Speak
pool.
for myself.
But it's nice.
My apartment complex is nice. Pool's nice too, but I don't like my neighbors. It's enough to make me hate my pool.
We have multiple pools, and I live in like the back part of the community,
Yeah.
so no one really goes to that pool.
That's nice. You got the secret pool.
Mm-hmm.
Mm,
And so I can just go there and play Margaritaville full volume on
Yeah.
a loop.
that's nice.
Shotgunning Twisted Teas. No one's around. Who's that for?
It's because you woke up today.
Shotgunning
Yeah.
twisted teas.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's disgusting.
Yeah, that's
That's
wild.
vile.
You should be fatter than you are.
I should be.
That's crazy.
I'm on a liquid diet.
Okay, just twisted teas, no food. Balance
And
it out.
I had beef jerky on my way here.
Oh man.
That's all I've
You
had
have the
today.
diet of like a trucker,
Yeah.
but you're 11 pounds.
Yeah.
In 3 ounces.
Oh, good for
Yeah.
you.
Yeah.
That is crazy. I mean, is there another flavor of twisted tea that you like?
No, I think half and half is perfect. Even the Twisted Tea Light just tastes off. This is
Half and half in a beef jerky. You fucking
spicy,
animal.
sweet and spicy jerky.
Oh,
You've always been a tea girl, like twisted tea girl. Never another, not a Long Island phase. I feel like you had a Long Island phase.
No, and I don't
No.
even really like seltzers. I don't like when drinks are bubbly. I don't like sharp beverages.
Huh.
This is a nice smooth from the Bordeaux region, barrel aged.
What are you gonna do?
barrel-aged.
What are you gonna do when it starts turning on you? Because it will turn on you.
It has.
Okay, all right, yeah. So I remember when I could just drink and eat and it was fine, and I was in
What
great
happens
shape.
now?
Oh, I'm just Sam. Oh, you don't know this, Sam. Sam, I used to be in phenomenal shape, like Usher level shredded. But I would eat. Taylor's laughing because he's seen the pictures. Like it was legit Usher level shredded, and then the booze turned on me one day, and then now I'm. I'm just the third fat guy on my podcast with Lemaire and Andy.
They're slowly recruiting you.
Yeah. We used to not even be close, and now we're like kind of close. It's devastating.
I don't think you're close at all, just to be clear. But
It looks closer every time I look at the pod.
no.
No, the camera
have-
adds 500 pounds to me.
No, I have perfect eyesight. You're fine. What was it like to be shredded?
I didn't enjoy it enough.
You piece of
I didn't,
shit.
because you know what it was. I was trying not to be gay. I was like, no, like not like the actual homophobic, but just like corny. You know
Sure,
what I
sure,
mean?
sure.
Because like I was already when I was shredded, I got shredded while I was doing stand up. So I always thought it would be like corny to be the dude to like post the shirtless, be shirtless on Instagram
That's
and all
a
that shit. I was like,
fair judgment.
And
Yeah.
and so I never really showed it off. It was always a surprise to anybody who found out about it.
That rules. That's
and,
a gentleman's move.
But now that I don't have it anymore and it seems impossible to get it back, I feel like I blew it. And I have like a fond memory of like, what's one of my last being in good shape memories? I was like laying down with this chick I was messing with, and like I coughed while she had her hand on my stomach, and I just like the coughing made my abs tight, I guess. And she was like, ooh, and rubbed them, and I was like, this is sick. And then, that's around this. That was my last one, and then
You
I
woke
started.
up the next day and you're like, fuck, I'm fat now.
Just I haven't had basically I haven't had any. That was my last Jack memory.
I would drive a school bus full of kids off a cliff to feel that for one day. To feel that for one day, I would commit an atrocity.
Have you always been big?
Yeah.
Okay.
Since I was like 9. I didn't even enjoy like kid shape. Even as like a little leaguer. People would see me like round first base and they'd be like, oh shit, he's going for it.
You're
like
one
that,
of those hilarious ruckus kids.
We're like, if I made like a somewhat athletic play in any sport, the applause would be massive. That kid.
That doesn't feel good.
It does. I mean, no, it doesn't feel good at all. It feels like, you know, the Down syndrome kid who hits a free throw at halftime and everyone goes crazy. It's like, oh my God, the fat kid did something other than eat a hot dog. My whole act right now is, what does it feel like to be attractive? I can't believe you blew it, dude. I'm so mad on your behalf.
Bruh, I mean, the booze turned on me. I've been an alcoholic for 13 years now, so
It finally got you.
it finally got me.
Dang, I know. I gave up.
Got me like when I was like 28, 29.
Dang, I'm 30 next month. Fuck me.
Can I still do you do your age publicly or no?
I'm 27.
Okay, all right. So,
So
you
I
got
got a
plenty
year.
of time.
I got a year.
Well,
There's no way you can get fat.
I don't think so.
I don't think there's a way you can get fat. I think you're a
And if I start gaining weight, I'll just do cocaine again.
that's,
I'll be
you got to
fine.
do cocaine and rip cigs. You got to find something
I'm
else.
back. Okay, I know I have it right here, but I bought cigarettes yesterday. I'm
You're
quitting.
back on the cigs?
I'm quitting
You're
vaping.
so
Good.
back.
I
Those
got,
fuck my lungs up more than cigarettes. So good.
I'm
Get back
just-
on the 6.
yeah, pack of Marlboros, Twisted Teas,
Yeah.
chilling.
You're gonna write a country song soon.
It's gonna be a nasty summer again. I'm
Yeah.
gonna be disgusted. I mean, I
Hell
don't
yeah.
want to be a rat, but
You just can't help it.
It's embedded.
it's
yeah.
nice out. I got a new tattoo. I got a haircut. Thanks for noticing, by the way.
No, you look great.
Thank you.
Yeah.
And I went to Target, spent less than $50,
Win.
Impossible.
and then I celebrated. I know. Well, I stole a few things.
There we go. There we go.
I was like, I can't look at my bank account.
No.
Oh my God, no.
So I'll pay for half of these things and half for finders keepers rules.
Totally.
It's
Sounds
big.
That's
Your
completely
store.
allowed.
What'd you get out of there with?
Just a couple tank tops.
Okay. It's
Couple
nice.
tank
Nice,
tops
nice
that
one.
they don't tag. They're $5, so it's embarrassing to steal them. But
No.
they're mine now.
Yeah, fuck it.
You do that 1,000 times.
It's a corporation who gives a shit.
You get away with $5 tank tops $1,000. Wait,
Before they-
1,000 times.
before they give me.
Yeah. It's huge.
Damn. I had a goal. I mean, not to keep bringing this back. This does consume most of my brain. I had a goal when I was like 28 that before 30, I would know what it feels like to be in shape. And last year, all I did was lift weights and still drink.
Yeah.
And I just got way bigger.
Just put
It's
muscle
so Didn't you
under the
gain
fat.
weight?
Fired. I gained like 60 pounds. I went to the gym 4 days a week, and I was lifting like an ape.
What about eating?
Eating
Still
was
munching?
like eating was okay. It was it wasn't eating like I was, which got me to this point.
Yeah.
It was actually a significant step back.
Yeah.
The booze stayed the same though, and then I just got enormous. And now here we are.
How old are you now?
I'm turning 30 next month.
30. Okay. Yeah. All right.
So I
around
have
that
6
time.
weeks to get fucking ripped.
You know you
To
do.
lose 200 pounds.
Give up on it.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But honestly, I feel like you're a good fat though. Like if you skinny, like I don't know if your face would be a good.
I felt that way about Dylan Carlino, but he looks great now that he lost
Yeah,
all the weight.
fucking bastard. He was a bad fat. That picture of him when he was a unit, when he was like 400 pounds, he looked like a fucking, what's the Weeble Wobble? Because he was all top heavy. Now he looks wonderful, handsome fella. But
Dylan
first of
Carlino
all,
used to be 400
he
pounds.
used to be he used to be a 400-pound alcoholic who was like maybe out of the closet. I don't know. But I just feel like I'm like his outer Russian
It's
nesting doll.
Crazy that he used to be. Like, I'm thinking of the right Dylan. I'm not thinking of Dylan Sullivan. You're talking Dylan Carlino.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
And oppositely, Dylan Sullivan used to have abs. I think at one point in college, Dylan Sullivan had abs.
That's hilarious.
Well, Mike Eaton just sent me a picture of him skinny, and I was like, I can't see this.
Eating.
Mike Eaton.
Oh.
Eating.
Fucking Eaton is posting pictures of himself like, wow, what a difference a year of progress makes.
Did he tell y'all how
2
he's
months
getting
ago, he
skinny?
was like, do you want cheap Ozempic? I'm like, man, you're not working.
He's got street Ozempic.
You're not doing anything, you fucking asshole.
That shit's so funny to have an Ozempic guy.
He was like, I know a guy. I was like, dude, fuck you.
You should take it.
No.
Come on.
I want my bones to last.
Was that a thing? Does
They're not
Ozempic
going to
fuck
last
up?
either way.
Yeah, true.
Well, no one's are. You know what I mean? When we think about it. Let's hold hands and think about our existence for a second. No, and also to your point where you're like, if I gain weight, I'm just gonna do a blow again. I jealous of that because if I was like, I'm gonna blow my way into shape, my heart will explode.
Heart attack.
I'll be in shape because I'll be ashes in this bottle.
Are you hearing me move this when I move it to? Okay, I'm trying not to fuck up your audio.
Your urn would be an essential water bottle.
No, I mean, it'd probably be a Twisted Tea more likely than this. Maybe
Fat evaporates when you burn it. It would be a lot smaller than you think.
Thanks.
Oh, you'll be
good to
skinny
know.
when you're dead.
That's fun. Did you see me at a fucking buffet? I'm like, I'll be skinny when I'm dead. Give me over the finger.
Well, I felt that way about my fat cat that I had to cremate. I was like, that's it?
That's awesome.
Why'd you have to cremate your cat?
I was like, do I get 50% off? He didn't like that.
You still keep your cats? Like you keep it around? How long did you have that cat?
He was like my childhood cat. I think I got him in like 5th or 6th grade, and then I lost him in the divorce between my mom and my stepdad, and then I got him back 2 years later.
So it's trauma attached to it.
He was like my dumb, stupid little idiot boy, and then he just got like sick and died.
I'm a big animal person. I love my dog. Keeping their ashes is nuts.
Did they throw him out or give him to the wrong person? And then I called them like a month and a half after he was cremated, and I was like, "Do you guys have Captain Minnie by chance?" They're like, "Yeah, he's here waiting for you." And I was like, "Oh,
There's no
don't
way
say
that's
it like that."
there's no
Here
way those are
waiting for
still
you.
his ashes. You know those aren't his ashes.
Dude,
they
he's
just burnt up a stray. It was like she's gonna be pissed. Give him to her.
He's on my windowsill, and my other 2 cats will sit in the window. I'm like, "Wow, the gang's all here." Meanwhile, there's like a bottle of Febreze on top of his box.
An empty Twisted Tea can.
Yeah, I just
Where would you spread those ashes, even though they're fake? Where would you spread those ashes?
Yeah. Where did your
You
real
just
cat
go to a
love
pet
to be?
smart and just like start blessing people.
Well, that's what's annoying about indoor cats. It's not like he had a favorite place. It'd be like,
Yeah.
"Oh, I have to spread it on my bed."
Yeah,
just
his
spread it
litter
on your
box.
face when you're sleeping.
In the litter box.
Just put me in the ground.
Do you
Fuck
want
all
like a
that.
coffin or just straight dirt?
Straight dirt.
Straight
Just
dirt.
dump me. Let me be how I land. It don't matter. That's kind of nice.
Just go back into the earth.
Just go back into the earth.
I'd like to be a tree. You know those tree pods? Where they like take you and throw you in a tree and it grows or something?
Yeah. No,
Throw me
being
in a tree.
no, I just want to be in the dirt. Being a tree seems like a nightmare. You gotta just sit there.
That rules.
No.
Imagine,
Have you ever done psychedelics and looked at a tree and had a profound experience?
Yeah, you
Because
feel
that
like
happens every time I do anything psychedelic.
I did once, and it's nice, and it feels good, and you feel like you love, and you feel like we're all together.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't want to be that I don't want that to be my whole job. It's just somebody gets high and is like, everything's great, and that's all I do is sit there 1,000 years and just go, everything's great. That's all I'm here to do.
But you're thinking in terms of human responsibility. It's not a job.
I believe
This is
consciousness
an
doesn't go away,
unwavering existence just to be like,
until you get cut down and turned into something stupid.
and your consciousness is just in this tree.
then I'm just dying, dead and reborn again. You know what I mean?
Into like a comic book,
Sure. As long as it's a good one.
I guess.
Ah,
Wow,
yeah.
you're so.
It's
Maybe it's
manga.
toilet paper, who
It's
gives a shit?
manga, and someone's jerking off to it.
Oh, done. Sign me up. Deal.
But Lemaire is
Anyway.
the one that buys you.
Totally. I'll be turned into the paper he jerks off to and then uses to wipe off his cum.
Yeah, it's
Thumbs
gonna
up
have-
for Lemaire.
It's gonna have Whataburger stuck on it before he busts. It's gonna be.
You guys are missing the point. I'm offering so many services as a tree and then as paper and as Lemaire's little Whataburger jizz rag.
Oh
You're
man,
gonna be more accomplished in the afterlife.
that's the
fucking
meanest
hope
thing
so.
anybody said. That's crazy. You looked
you-
him right in his eyes. You said that. You'll be something when you're dead.
That didn't even translate to me. I'm still riding the high of you calling me a good fat. Anything mean you have to say just goes right out the other ear. And just go, yeah, totally. I'm a good fat. You can't tell me shit.
Good fat guys don't skinny well. I've never seen it skinny well. I guess except maybe Dylan Carlino.
Dylan Carly, my best friend from high school, got fucking ripped.
Okay.
He's gorgeous now.
I knew this guy, Logan Gleason, actually, back in the day. I'm thinking of he was a good fat, then he got in a good skinny. He did make me laugh because he kept those pictures like next to each other in his photo thing, so everybody who had met him, he could just swipe over. But it was like so intentional to have like fat picture next to skinny picture in his whole, I don't know, Rolodex of pictures. You guys aren't getting what I'm saying.
I get it. I would do the same thing.
No.
If I did that type of transformation, I want everyone to know.
No, see, that's gay. You got to keep that stuff. You can't
Absolutely.
show off the accomplishments. You just got to let people notice and be like, oh, yeah, I used to be fat. Not a big deal.
I'd be screaming from the rooftops. I would be on Instagram Live every day. Be like, listen up, you fat pieces of shit. I did it. You can too.
And that's
Buy
why-
my meal plan for $1,000 a month.
And that's why the universe
Fat
won't
fucks.
bless you. That's why you worked out for a whole year and stayed and got fatter. The universe knew what you were gonna do.
I did have to get bigger clothes after going to the gym. It was tragic.
What are you gonna do with all your loose skin?
That's on my mind is if I'm losing weight.
So-
I'm like going about my day-to-day life as a
keep
fat guy,
stretching it
being like,
out.
one day I'm gonna have to fucking cut all this off, and as I'm not losing any weight at all. I'll give it to you. Put it next to the cat or something.
This is my Sam
Give you
Hunter
an
leather
egg.
My
bag.
skin ashes airbag. It'll keep you safe.
There was a guy in Buffalo that lost like a ton of weight, and he like got the surgery, but then they put his nipples on wrong, and he has little salami slices for nipples now. He lost all that weight just to have disgusting nipples.
Did he sue for $1 billion?
No.
What an idiot. What an idiot.
put
I'd
it
be
on
so
backwards.
pissed. Actually, I wish I had bigger nipples. I have the smallest nipples.
You have like the no nip nipples.
I have. They're dime size. They're there. They're just.
You have the essence of nipple.
I have nipple essence. It's. I'm about to show you guys.
I mean, you're on fire today. You're cooking right now.
They're like my whole nipple, like not just the nip, like the whole thing is like.
That's cute. I love small nipples on a guy.
No.
Not too small though, because it's a little feminine. If my
They're-
nipples are
you
bigger
might
than a
have-
guy,
They're.
I look at them differently.
Yeah.
We would. I'm about to show you.
Show me your nipples.
Give us a whisper of the nip, dude.
You don't have any pictures of your nipples on your phone?
No, I don't. Not anymore.
I mean, the
I don't take
fact,
shirt off pictures anymore.
the fact that your nipples are staying small as you were otherwise gaining mass is delightful. That's just gonna keep getting funnier the fatter you get. There's just more.
I'm gonna have any nipples.
Any nipples with a growing surface area around it.
This isn't fun anymore.
Okay, sorry.
I'm playing. I'm just playing. That's where I get bent out of shape. Is nipple talk. No,
Not the nipples.
guys. I came here for a good time.
Not the nipples.
The podcast where we just say all the mean things your friends say about you.
Yeah.
I guess we should get into that before
They
we have
don't.
to-
They can't. There's nothing to mean to say about
Isn't
me.
it a little bit humbling though, all this fat talk and you're leaving to go get ice cream?
No, I know what I am now. I've accepted this. I can't stop drinking. I can't stop eating. Last night I went to. I love this place, Dorian's Bistro, right there at the corner of what street is that? It's on 7th. It's not Red River. It's the one like one block closer to like Sunset and the Ship, but on 7th.
Is it like a food truck?
It's a food truck. They just do like tacos. Trinity? Yeah, it's at the corner of Trinity and.
Oh, I've heard
and,
people talk about that.
It's so good. Anyway, I stopped there, got a deal, went home, air fried a Jamaican beef patty, and made a oven pizza from HEB.
Yes.
I had a couple
Great day.
drinks. This was a great night. But it's like while I'm doing it, and I hit it, and I threw it. Like not that me and my girl would argue, but I didn't want. It's just embarrassing. I put the styrofoam from the Dorian's Bistro, and then I put and then I put the box over it, and then the foil from the oven pizza over that. I just didn't want anybody
That's
to
the
know.
best, dude. That's so fucking
That's right.
funny. That
That's right. And I
rules.
was like, this is embarrassing.
Wait, you're
You're-
burying your snacks?
I was burying my. Not that like it's not like my girls want to say nothing crazy to me, but it's just like I felt like a piece of shit about it, and I was like, no.
There's like 4 to-go boxes all from the same night.
Yeah, just so much food that I ate all by myself. A whole pizza, a beef patty, and a whole quesadilla. I'm gonna die.
Man, that's a lot of cheese. I'm not gonna lie to you, but
Yeah.
it's a good time.
Oh,
I
I'm
mean,
bound up right now.
bro, my girl and I don't live together, but every time she throws something away in my apartment, I see her look into the trash.
Yeah.
To be like, what is this animal getting into when I'm not
Yeah.
around?
Yeah.
And the other day, I did put 2 sheets of paper towel flush on top because there was a late night Whataburger bag down there, and I was like, she doesn't need to see this. I'm going through a lot. She doesn't need to see this right now
I know
because
the
the
exact
question
feeling.
will set me off. She goes
Yeah.
like, "Did you have Whataburger last night, I'll be like, I'll fucking kill you right now.
Yeah, I did. So fucking what?
So what, you fucking bitch? So what, you make all the money and have the family and are the key to our future. I had a patty melt last night, you dumb bitch.
What did these nasty motherfuckers say?
Yeah, what do you got? We want to kick this bitch off?
I heard he got so high one time that he froze up on a podcast.
I didn't freeze up on the podcast. I almost died on the podcast.
Oh no.
Not even it wasn't that I got so high. It was that I laughed. I was high and then Andy said what still to this day might be the funniest thing ever, and it made me laugh so hard that like we deleted the footage. I wish we had it now because I didn't die, but it looked so bad. I was like, yeah, I got a tumor up there or something. These days are numbered. But it just this was like 2 years ago, maybe, or a year and a half ago. But so we were doing for some reason we were doing a BDSM test on our Patreon for the podcast, just all three of us, and it came down to like some sort of thing where it was like we were calling Andy vanilla, and he was like, I'm not vanilla. I got some things I like. And, he's being like real coy about it. And eventually after we like beg him to say it, and I'm thinking it's going to be some freaky ass shit. It's just like, he just goes like, sometimes I like my nipples played with. And he said it like he was embarrassed. and it just, I couldn't stop laughing. I couldn't breathe. And it was just like my brain I went from like laughing to like,
oh my god!
I hit like one of those, and then I came back like to hear them being like, "You cool?" And I was like, "Yeah, I don't know what the fuck that was." And then we did another 20 minutes on the pod and just cut it out. Yeah, but I didn't die.
What the fuck?
He just got stuck in a laugh.
I just almost I got stuck in a laugh that I couldn't get myself out of. It was, but I do wish we had it because of how funny Andy's shyness was. You've seen Andy, like looking at him and watching him be shy and be a little red, and then it's about his nipples being played with. It was just my favorite thing of all time.
But it caused you to shut down?
Caused me to shut down. And
you haven't explored that since?
Nah.
That hasn't crossed your mind? You're just eating cheese now?
Nah. Like, the only thing the feeling it felt like was like, you ever like take a real big like bong hit or something and it like makes you real lightheaded and you kind of like, I don't know, fuzz out? It was like a harder version of that. So I just think it was, and I might have been coughing a little bit before the laugh, so it might have been like a cough, laugh combo that just took me out. I don't got health insurance. It's not good.
Fuck it. Yeah. I think it just could be oxygen deprivation.
Yeah, that's what I'm telling myself. That's what I told myself. I don't think about it that often anymore, unless I hear nipples come up. I do think honestly, when we brought up my nipples, I thought about Andy's. Andy and his nipples.
Every time you see a girl's nipples, you're just like, Andy.
Every time I think of man nipples, I can disassociate. I'm not sitting there sucking a titty thinking about Andy. That would be a nightmare.
That'd be awesome.
I have to kill Andy.
That would be the best.
If Andy ruined tits for me, sorry, Andy, I'd have to kill you. You to do the same.
That happened to me once on a podcast. I literally laid down on the floor in the middle of it. I was like, I can't be up.
Eddie's?
No, just a different podcast. I just got too high.
That's what I meant. Was it like Eddie's? Like
no,
edibles?
It was like a gravity bong.
Oh yeah, that'll do it.
I was like, in my stupid girl brain, I was like, I can take a little hit. No, you can't. No, you can't. No, you can't.
Instead of a 2-liter Pepsi bottle.
Do you not
such thing as a little hit?
Do you even smoke weed like that?
Not really.
Yeah.
Every so often I'll have a little bit, and it's 50.
Like, I got a gravity bong hit.
It's like 50-50. I'm fine. If I'm drinking most of the time, I'm fine. That time I was not fine.
Yeah.
One time I had a panic attack in the mothership bathroom because I was not fine. I was like hands on either side of the stall because
fucked up.
The room was spinning like that scene in Inception.
That's fucked up. I thought for sure I ate like the problem with edibles, especially the candy ones, is you eat it, and now you're stoned, and now it's candy. Yeah. And then you eat more of it, and now you're fucking retarded. Because you just ate way too much.
Classic fat stoner mistake.
Of course, dude. I had Stoner Patch Kids, sick name. And I had like...
Hell yeah, dude.
I had like 4, which like, take 3 to 5, I had 4. And then I was like, I'm just not really, classic. It's not really working. These are also delicious. Yeah. Double the dose. I was living under a dude who was a meth head. And and he would like light off fireworks in his apartment. One time he shot himself with a gun. Really cool guy.
Yeah, good neighbor.
He asked me if I was for the whites or for the blacks when I first moved in.
Nice.
And at the time I was dating a 6'1" black lady. It's like hard to hide. Not that I would. And I really,
you got a psycho meth head above you.
right.
You might want to hide it.
I was thinking about her safety.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah.
I'm not trying to hide anybody. And he got like he broke into a gas station with a chainsaw. He got a restraining order from the downstairs neighbor because he would go up under in the basement and like
Can I
threw
smoke
her.
nerd weed around you guys? Just
Sure.
Like in the fucking.
What the hell is that? Is that
fuck is that?
walkie-talkie?
So it's called the Mighty. It's a very nice gadget. It's a good way to smoke since we can't smoke J's in here anymore.
You have that on you?
Yeah.
In your pocket? That's crazy. It's
I
a
always-
huge
I know,
device
I
to
have
pull
a-
out to smoke weed. That's crazy.
I know. You know,
Does the top pull out like a fucking antenna?
you just you put like inside there is just like flour. And
It's
you
just a giant vape.
like a giant. You know the Volcano? It's
Yeah.
like the company that makes the Volcano.
Okay.
Made this thing, and
Weed's gone too far.
yeah,
Let me say that.
this is when how I used to smoke in my apartment. That would be shitty about me smoking a little bit
Yeah.
back in Jersey.
I used to have a
Grew
magic
to love
flight.
it. Magic flight.
it's a little-
Oh yeah,
wood
little
vape. Yeah.
yeah, that used to be the
That
shit.
shit got me
Yeah.
retarded in college.
Yeah, I love these.
When so anyway, yeah,
Don't
horrible guy.
fucking look at me like that, Sam.
I'm sorry.
You're fucking judging me. This is a nice device.
Sponsor us.
So insanely big.
Yeah, that's wild to
I
pull out.
meant to have a littler one, and I thought I brought it. I don't know.
You just pull out a C4 from your pocket. Like, what? You guys mind if I smoke a cute little thing of weed? You just pull out a detonator.
It's a juice box.
fuck?
This is a giant juice box.
They use that in war.
Yeah.
So anyway, took too much weed,
Pissed. You wish you
living under a piece of shit, and I was having a panic. I thought I was gonna have a heart attack because I was so panicked that my heart was like pounding out of my chest because I thought the guy was gonna come downstairs and kill me with an axe. And that's the end of the story.
You could have taken him.
I don't know. He's a big dude. A big meth head guy that's bad news.
yeah,
Imagine
he
like
was-
if I lost like 40 pounds from doing meth, but was
Yeah.
still giant and now doing meth.
Yeah,
It's bad news.
an actual tank.
Yeah, that's bad news.
You're the killdozer.
Yeah, I mean that's the one thing. If the shit goes down,
You guys know the killdozer?
I'm finding some crack and I'm going ape.
You guys don't know the killdozer?
I do not.
That's a good reference.
Isn't that the guy that just stole a dozer and
He,
killed people?
well, he made a makeshift like tank bulldozer. Just drove it through a town, ruined the town. It's pretty nice. He didn't kill nobody though. It was just
Okay.
about. Wait, what did he drive to? Do you remember, Taylor?
I think it was because they like wanted to take some of his land away.
Yeah.
Or something, shut his business down. Or
Yeah,
something
so I think he ruined. I don't know if y'all talk to Taylor a lot in the pod. We talk to Taylor with him. Yeah, sorry, Taylor. Fuck, sorry guys. Don't mean to fuck up what you're doing. I'm just like talking to Taylor sometimes.
No, he's great.
He's all right.
But now if he wants to talk to us, he has to do it in the other room, which feels weird.
Yeah, true.
You guys won't tell me who said these nasty things about me.
No.
Okay. I'll be able to guess. That one was Lemaire.
No.
That one was Andy.
No.
You're lying.
I'm not.
The pass out thing
Yeah.
on the pod? Huh.
People talk about you. My favorite though was I reached out to someone and they said I tell him everything to his face, so I can't think of anything.
Huh.
That's a good friend.
Yeah.
Gotta love the honesty.
Someone said you're very anti-conflict.
Gardini. 100% Gardini. 100%. And that's not true. I'm not anti-conflict. I'm just not meaningless conflict. Gardini will have a day where he has one and a half whiskeys and just go nuts. Like, I don't know. Meanie Gardini is what I call him. When he has a couple whiskeys in him. I love Gardini.
He's got a bit of a streak.
He's got a streak.
Got a bit of a mean streak.
He's got a mean streak that comes out only when he's whiskey's deep. If he's just drinking beer, he's usually cool. But that whiskey, it's one of my favorite things about him, though. Is like we have a whiskey, the shot of whiskey, and it's like, all right, which Gardini we getting?
Multiple personality via whiskey. When he did my Monday show at the Creek, I mean, this is like a long time ago, and I think he had, I don't want to say anything. I don't know what he was drinking, but I asked him something, and he gave like way too honest of an answer. Someone will be like, "How's it going?" and he gave like a way too real answer.
He's like, I
Not
want to
good,
kill
man.
myself.
Yeah, afterwards, I was like, oh, my bad. He's like, you asked. I was like, oh, shit, dude, my bad. What the fuck?
And those are the things that make me love Gardini. So
You gotta love a wild card.
Yeah.
A silent wild card. It's a very complex character. Fun guy.
yeah, he tried to call me no conflict, Nate. Don't like it.
He did tell me to call you that, but I'm like, he's
Specifically,
gonna know.
Yeah.
He's gonna know.
I knew the second you read it. As soon as, honestly, because I figured you were going to ask Lemaire, Gardini, Andy, at the very least, those three. The others, I was, had to figure out. But I knew if you asked Gardini, it was going to be a conflict thing. There was no doubt in my mind.
Whenever I ask him for stuff on the people I have on the podcast, it's nothing. But in person, if he is like too whiskey Steve, he'll just say the most shit ever and go, but I love them. I should just sit next to him with a notepad.
Yeah.
And then he did say, a very good, honest man.
That's true. That's nice.
Nice to hear.
End it with a
The
nice
first
thing.
thing he says is that's true. Yeah, 100%.
100%. Good
I'm going to
honest
be
man.
honest
I'm
with
the
you.
fucking
That's
man.
true.
And I don't think I said that short there. I said that's good. That's nice. I don't think I said that's true. Or I did.
What was the one that made you laugh?
Smoking too much weed, dude. No, fuck. The one that made me laugh is the second to last one. Is he seems to have equal love for / knowledge of the Sixers as he does pornography. That was funny.
I'm guessing Andy. I don't know if that matters or not, but I'm guessing Andy. And yeah, I know way too much about both. The Sixers is cool to know a lot about, but I've had this thing that's been happening like the last few months. I've been on like a couple podcasts and somebody will just bring up like a porn lady, and I just know them, and they're not like famous.
Oh no!
Like it's just like an OnlyFans lady that I don't subscribe to her OnlyFans. Maybe this was I think one that I did that I was like, yeah, no, I hit that one once. Yeah, we had Franco on, Frank Castillo, and he brought up like two porn ladies. I don't remember Taylor, but like he just brought up like two. I don't remember who we had.
You always know him.
I just know him, and it's like I won't act like I don't. And it's just too many times now I've been like, yeah, I do know her. Her tits are great. Her ass is fat as hell. I do love her. I would throw it all away for her. And
What's the go-to app that you're seeing? These
my
nice
go-to whack
ladies-
app? Oh, Instagram. I mean, Instagram is the fucking. It's devious. Instagram is where they all advertise,
Bro.
So like, I know their Instagrams, but then they also, I just they do porn, and I'm a big.
Instagram's evil.
Instagram is evil.
They want your attention. I mean, anyone's attention for as long as possible. And when you have a penis and you like ladies, I've tried to cleanse my algorithm and I've done a pretty good job. But if I look at one thing for a millisecond longer than my regular scrolling, in within 10 minutes, my explore page is just
It's
ass
all
and tits.
ass.
I'm like,
It's
I've been doing
impossible.
so good.
I think because they know now, because I've tried too. I'd have just have accepted it. If I open up my explore page right now, I'm not gonna show you Sam.
Great game. Oh no, you should.
100% ass.
That's what mine looked like not
And
too long ago.
One guy dancing or something. You
See,
can't.
Mine
yeah.
is tattoos and Christina Mariani.
Mine's also Christina Mariani right now. There's two.
You guys
That's
are
one hot lady.
sluts for
But then
Christina Mariani. That's
we got
disgusting.
some health, lifting, we got music, some memes, losing weight. You know what I mean? It's cleansed. Well, Christina I know because Christina's doing my South by show on Wednesday. So I've clicked on her profile 1,000 times in the past fucking...
Yeah, I'm sure that's why. Same to you, Sam.
Yeah, at least I have a reason why Christina's on my shit. What about you?
She's hot.
Oh, okay.
She's hot
See?
and funny, and I like watching her clips.
has good jokes.
Honest person right there.
But yeah, it's all just baddies, tatted baddies.
Well, we all have
like
kind of a
my,
similar explore page.
Yeah.
It's like my Pinterest board.
Yeah, mine makes me sad. I've been trying for years to fix it. It was.
I bet that's the standard for most men. I'm not gonna give you a hard time.
But
I'm
if
not
I
gonna
go
shame your
to
explore page.
my reels, it's all just like really bad Christian music.
Mine's a lot of that.
Christian music.
But I like them because they're really funny.
Yeah,
But I think it keeps like the beheading videos away.
certainly. Mine will be like Pedro Martinez pitching and it'll be like me at my son's wiffle ball league, 48 beers deep, and it's like Candlebox is playing. Mine's a lot of that, a lot of NFL lineman breakdowns.
Mine's are alcoholic memes. It's like
Sure.
a lot of like when you're like, I don't know, like your bro doesn't want to drink tonight, and it's just like stone cold pouring beer into somebody's mouth. It's so many of those. They're like my favorite form of content. I love just being like, yeah, I do love drinking. Thanks Instagram. Thanks Instagram
You know
for
what sounds
showing me how
good?
funny
It was
it
a
A
is.
good
beer. Nate has a hard time accepting an L. He's a great friend, but can be stubborn about the strangest things.
That's Andy. That's Andy.
Some of these tendencies we're seeing, you kind of sound Irish.
Huh.
This is a very Irish thing to be like stubborn on, like you like honest, good guy, loves the booze,
Irish
eats
are
like shit.
are my first or second
Weird
favorite
nipples.
whites. I
Yeah.
can't decide. It's tough. It's tight between them and Italians.
Oof, that's rough.
I like Italians. They cook good. They like flashy things.
They do like
But-
to be gaudy,
Yeah, but Irish are fun to drink with, and they fight and shit. So.
certainly, and can be stubborn about the strangest things, as you are as well. What do you think that person could be referring to?
I don't know. I'm trying to think. That's why I thought it was Andy, because me and Andy have the most back and forth where I'm like, no, I'm this, or it could be Lemaire. And if it's not either of them, then I'm like, who the fuck am I? Who am I battling?
Who are you beefing with?
Yeah, who's quietly battling with me? I don't realize I'm battling. Yeah, I don't know. I do think when I'm right, when I feel like I'm right, I do feel like I'm right.
Yeah,
But I will change my mind. Like the second I like in my head, I go, oh shit, I'm wrong. I'll start laughing and go, that makes a little sense or something like that.
Do you change though, or do you like stand on the fact that you're convinced you're right?
Oh, if I'm convinced I'm right, I'll be like, we're just not going to agree. If I feel like we're both not going to switch, I just go, we're not going to agree. We don't even need to argue about this no more. But if I feel like I'm right, I'm not going to say I'm not going to go like, all right, you're right, just to appease. I don't know.
yeah, I feel the same way.
Yeah.
I have some serious conviction, no matter how big or small the thing is. Until evidence shows otherwise, and then I go, dang, I'm a piece of shit. I'm a fucking asshole piece of shit. It's annoying being reasonable, admitting you're wrong. It's super gay.
Yeah, but I will. I don't mind doing it. I'll be gay.
You'll be gay with your tiny little nipples.
Double gay. Double gay.
Can we get into this little fucker here? Mm-hmm. There was a funny story about Nate setting off the smoke alarm at a venue in Millersville after the last show Lemaire did before leaving for Austin. I'm not sure if I'm supposed to tell it to him.
Or
Ha ha ha
him.
ha.
Or him? I think the person wasn't sure if he was supposed to tell us the story.
Oh, yes. Okay.
I know who all of these people are. That's Pat. I'm nailing it. You guys are.
You're wrong about a few.
Okay.
Because I did reach out to multiple cities and the people, not just in Austin. That I don't know you from your past life.
Okay.
I'm an investigative reporter.
I hear you. All right, that's my bad. I was thinking we were going from a smaller pool than this. Okay.
I'm in NYC. I'm in Jersey. I'm in Philly.
Okay.
Fun.
I went out there. I was on the streets.
All right. Well, that means it might not be Andy then for the while. I might have threw Andy at a couple that weren't Andy.
You've just said Andy to all of them.
No, but this one's Andy, for sure. The last 5 weren't, but this one's Andy.
I didn't even message Andy.
You didn't message Andy? That's crazy.
I messaged Andy.
I knew you messaged Andy. And I fell for it for a split second. I forgot the question.
Do you remember doing that? Setting off the smoke alarm?
I think I'm getting blamed
At
for something that
Millersville?
wasn't mine. I'm pretty sure that was Lemaire. We were just all there. I don't slap vapes. Like I slap weed vapes. I don't slap like geek bars and shit. But I remember we were going. It was like it was actually right before Lemaire moved down here. We did a going away show at a like some venue. I'm forgetting the name of it right now in Lancaster. And at the end, we were like happy. It was like this bartender who his name's T. We used to love him. We used like a mic we all started at, like me, Lemaire, Shane, Pat. We all started at the same mic. And the bartender used to do this thing that we all thought was hilarious, where somebody was up there bombing. He would just like put the beer glasses in the can hard as hell and loud as shit. So like in the middle of somebody's set, you just hear, just like over and over. You guys look like you hate this.
No, that's wonderful.
It was, and like, you know, it happened to you sometimes. And you'd be like, ah, shit. but there was people who got it all the time, and they just never realized that was happening. Anyway, nice guy. I don't know. The story was just we were slapping a vape. I think it was Andy and Lemaire or Pat and Lemaire. I don't know. Somebody was slapping a vape.
You
Alarm
vaped
went
enough
off.
to set off a smoke alarm?
A smoke
that seems
alarm?
impossible.
That's what I thought. But the fire, I do remember hearing that they came. The bartender guy said that they came. It was like it maybe cost them some money. I don't remember. But the fire, the fire department did show up to this place.
This country sucks, man.
I thought I did that once at work. I was in the bathroom hitting my vape, and then the fire alarm started going off, and I was like, no fucking way.
Yeah.
Luckily, a fire started in the kitchen.
Oh, thank God.
I was like,
Well, I was going to say, if we're getting the fire department called for geek bars, we should get nuked. It's the end of days. If the fire marshal's showing up because of a fucking
if I have the
mango
lung
coconut
capacity,
vape, we should get blown up into pieces. The country's over.
you talk about the one about how you slapped a guy.
That's not very anti-conflict.
It's not anti-conflict,
no, I'm
though,
not.
yeah.
I said Gardini was horseshit. He was being, that was bullshit. We've talked about it. He still said though. But this was when I was like the girl I'm with now. We were newly dating, and we went to this bar after like a mic or a show that we'd always go to, and she was wearing a nice dress. Her titties looked perfect,
Just like Andy's.
It looked almost as good as Andy's.
Just firm and supple.
Just the best nipples. Just nipples you gotta crank.
Little ginger hairs sprouting out left and right.
Crank is a disgusting word for that.
That's what
Nipples
I
you
say.
gotta crank is foul.
Whenever I'm making fun of it, I'll go like Andy likes his nipples played with. The way he says is like, no, I like them cranked. I was trying to be respectful to him when I said it that time. I think he likes them play with.
Is foul.
Yeah, crank makes it sound
Crank
like
my nips.
masochistic. Like,
Crank my nips
Like
or I can't
a
come.
car where the engine won't turn.
yeah. And then Andy nuts. It's disgusting.
He comes like a car starting.
An old Chevy. You slapped an open micer?
Yeah, we were all open micers at the time, but we were drinking at some point. I forget
Shocking.
why. Yeah.
I was gonna say it, but I was like, I don't want to be an asshole. But in my head, I was like, no, you weren't. Not you.
And at some point, he says to my girl while we're sitting there, great tits or something.
Oh no.
And like it wasn't like a secret that he knew it was my girl. Like it was like he was sitting here, I'm sitting like where you are, and she's like, but like on a square table right across. Like we're sitting, he's at the end of the table.
Yeah.
And he's a cool dude. Like I've seen him since. Like this is a, I'm not trying to break back old shit, but he said it, and I was like, "What did you say to her?" And he started to repeat it. Like he was like, "Great," and then I slapped him.
Good
and
man.
Then he said something else, and I just went back the other
Good
way.
man. Double tap.
And then I was like, "Get out," and he left.
Great.
And
They got me fired up.
yeah, it was. I mean, I don't even know if I would react like that now. As I've gotten older, I like, you know what? Gardini might be right. I need a lot more to feel like for conflict, because I would jump to that type of shit quickly, and I've been small, so I'd be jumping in the shit, getting beat the fuck up. But I don't like when I was young in like school fight, I'd always fight somebody bigger than me, because it was like, well, if you lose, no one judges you. It's not a loss. It's not a loss that you ever feel bad about. It's always like, oh shit, Nate fought so and so. Like,
And you can see if you can take down the giant.
and if you pull it off, it's good. And if you don't, it's like you come back to school still with like confidence and props.
I hate short dudes.
Because you just all you
Every
can
short
do is
dude wants to fight me. Every dude who's like
punish him.
5'8" or lower wants to fight me all the time.
and then you're just a bully.
I never fought. I just let shit go.
Yeah.
But like
You never fought in your whole life?
I fought a couple times.
How about this? As big as you are?
Well, that's a problem.
You're a nice dude though. Like I don't mean it like a shitty way either. Like
Yeah.
You since I've known you, and there's like a year now almost.
Yeah.
You've always been. You were one of the people up here that actually was cool pretty quickly with me. I feel like.
Wow. You're the nicest. You're saying the nice. Okay, anyway.
gonna
My
cry
brain
about
just
this.
Compliment the hell out of
What?
you accidentally.
No one's ever said anything nice to me.
I haven't
No.
said anything nice to Sam.
But
I
I
don't
grew up.
know.
I went to high school
Understand.
around like Italian dudes who were like 5'4", so they'd all have like these huge gold chains, and they would look at me and like
Yeah.
they couldn't smell the marinara sauce on me, so they knew I wasn't Italian. And they would always want to start shit, and I would just like push or just go like, no, thank you.
Yeah,
Just like gently
yeah.
guide them away. But slapping an open micer on with your girl around that's a wonderful move. I want to bring Allie to the creek patio tonight and just parade her around and be like, who?
Somebody
Who wants
say
to say
something
something?
crazy.
I want to cleanse the creek patio.
it
I'm
wasn't-
not a violent person, but
Yeah.
after working there for a year and being there so often, I want to like Royal Rumble so many people in the creek patio constantly. It's the one place where I feel rage that I have to go to all the time.
Yeah.
So I'll see you guys there tonight with my girlfriend, and she'll be wearing Kanye's wife's outfit from The One Thing.
I love
If anyone wants to say something,
Bianca Sensori, and that's what I wanted to say. I knew her name.
I can't believe you knew her last name. I knew Bianca. I
Bro,
didn't
you
know
think I'm not on the
Sensori.
Bianca Sensori subreddit?
And to pronounce it perfectly.
Yeah, because if Kanye ever messes it up,
Crazy.
I'm coming there like, hey, I'm almost at 10,000 followers. Fuck with me.
Nice.
She just goes around with her tits out. They have such a nice thing going.
Like her tits or
Have you not seen her?
yeah, I've seen every part of her.
Okay, all right, yeah.
I've seen too much
No,
of
why are you
her.
acting
It's a
confused? Oh, you're saying because it's not just the tits, it's everything.
She's so perfect.
She is perfect.
She's dating a psychopath.
See, people keep acting like I think she's into it just as much as he is. She's walking around butt ass naked.
Yeah, she has to be.
Yeah. Like she's an exhibitionist.
So you think hot Offset's crazy?
That's not even that. I don't think she's crazy's not even the word I'm looking for. I think she's just a freak. I think she likes
Yeah.
I think she likes specifically exhibitionist sex. Like that's I remember when that video came out of her sucking his dick on Venice. Do you remember that? Well, nobody remembers this?
Nope.
Nobody remembers Kanye getting his dick sucked. He got like banned from Venice.
What?
He got banned from Venice because like on one of them boats in the water, she was sucking his dick on it, and like his face looked like what the fuck? Like it was her idea when I saw it. And, like I can't believe nobody remembers this shit.
And they have to like go under those like tiny little bridges.
Yeah,
It's
it was like in one. I think they were coming out from like that part of it.
Imagine your ass is too fat, you get stuck.
That'd
be great.
You bounce back off, you go back upstream.
Yeah, I love her. She's perfect.
She's perfect.
Shout out Kanye. Besides all the Nazi stuff, that stuff's crazy.
These two are repetitive, but super loyal, very fun. World's greatest unk. Diva talks passionately about shit he knows nothing about. Gets white girl wasted.
I really wish I knew who that was. Who would call me a diva?
Who could it be?
It's fine.
Finally! I saved the Andy for last.
Nice.
Microwave.
Well done.
Andy thinks I'm a diva. And that one was Andy didn't cross my mind. I was like, no, Andy doesn't think I'm a diva.
Andy thinks you're a
He thought
diva.
I was a diva this whole time.
Andy's sick of your shit.
That's funny. That's fine. I love Andy.
Do you think you're a diva?
I don't.
You don't?
But
You're smoking weed out of a laptop right now.
But
That's
like, but is that diva? That's
stuff.
dork. I feel like a diva would have like a gold J or something, or be like, I'm so pissed. I can't. I just made it work. I was like, all right, I can't smoke in here. I can't smoke a J.
You're smoking
I'll
a
bring
Nintendo Switch.
You're
should be bedazzled.
a hater. You guys are hating. Have you ever smoked a? Sorry,
Can you,
kill it.
can you play Tetris on there?
Not yet. Give it some time.
Enough
you
hits,
get-
I'll be playing Tetris with my
I've been carrying this thing around for years now. You guys can't hurt my feelings. Every time I pull this out everywhere, and people go, "What the fuck is that?" And then I go, "It's just a sweet thing." Blah, blah, blah. And then everybody tries, and they go, "I'm high as hell." yeah, you are high as hell. You're welcome. And it's not that much weed in there. It's economical. It's how you stretch your ounces.
I love stretching
I said
ounces.
this, you guys aren't gonna make me feel the type of way about it that I defended it for fucking 2 whole minutes.
Yeah, it's cost effective. It gets me fucked up. I do it when I'm driving.
You can smoke for so long.
People
I've been
love
smoking
it.
this whole podcast almost.
True. What do you think you talk passionately about that you know nothing about? And I understand it gets white girl wasted. We did watch the Super Bowl together.
Passionately.
You were
about-
so mean to me as soon as I walked into the Super Bowl. You were so mean to me.
Wait, what kind of mean?
What are the chances?
Like, what kind of mean? Like, because I play mean, and I was probably in a good mood, and
I
mean.
didn't show up until after halftime, so you probably don't remember. I walked in wearing a Bills hoodie, and you said, "What the fuck are you wearing?"
Oh, well, that's just good fun.
I was trying to show that I was an ally, and then you bumped me and spilled my beer all over me, and you did not give a fuck.
That was definitely an accident.
You laughed. You laughed at me. You spilled half a beer on my Bills hoodie, and you said, "That's what you get," and you walked the fuck away. Not a napkin, not a sorry, nothing.
That's fake news. You're fake news to me. Well, my bad. I don't remember that, but my bad. You said that was at halftime?
It was after halftime.
I
I
had
showed
already
up
made a
late.
fool of myself.
Yeah.
When the 20 to 30 Eagles fans were there, and there was like 3 tables of families. Before halftime, everyone that was not associated with our party was off the back patio.
Yeah, they left. They got out of there.
There's one moment, and I'm not shaming you. I think this is a wonderful thing that happened. You were standing on the table where we were, like that long table we were all sitting at, and you were yelling at the dudes to get more involved. Like, we need some energy, and they were just like, what? And eventually they left. And you came over. Like, I like passed you, and you're like, these people fucking suck, man. These people are no fucking fun.
They weren't being fun. They were
not
giving
being
no.
fun.
They were probably. I didn't think about it though. They were probably like quietly Chiefs fans. They
Possibly.
probably were at least rooting for the Chiefs.
Possibly.
And because they weren't, like, if they were Birds fans just watching us dominate that quietly, like, that doesn't.
I think it's more likely that they were just like Irish people. And they were like, I guess we'll watch the Super Bowl. And then there's Philly fans who are all blacked out by halftime being like, wake the fuck up! I did fully just spit a little bit, I'm sorry.
Yeah, I started drinking before I got there. Like, and we got there.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I remember now.
That was a good time.
Yeah,
I came up
good.
with a
remember-
perfect time.
I was so hungover that I actually saw you the next day,
Yeah.
and I knew that you were fucked up.
Yeah.
And we said hi, and I couldn't make eye contact with you.
Where was this? Was that? Oh, you're.
That was just at the creek the next day.
Yeah.
And I was
Okay,
like, hey,
okay.
I was doing the thing where I was like, yo, what's up? Even though like it was a great time, I just still had the hangover shame. I was like, yo.
I did love that couple of days though, because we did say go Birds. I remember that it was just even with your no energy, if you hit me with a go Birds, and all of the Eagles fans that I would bump into,
Yes,
it was
yes.
just like no matter what, just walking past each other on 6, just go Birds. It was like yes,
It was what a
we did
wonderful
it.
time.
What a wonderful time.
We're gonna run it back too. Just saying,
I think so.
100%.
Okay,
We
last
just re-signed Zach
thing.
Bond.
Last thing, I did something new. I asked one of your friends to ask a question that they would want to know about you. Who would you choose for your best man at your wedding?
My brother.
That's an easy answer.
But it is like he's probably the person I talk to the most. It's not even just because it's like an easy answer. Like I call him every other day. That's my old head. That's my guy.
It's a
got
built-in.
question.
it makes it easy.
And
Imagine
also,
if you had to pick between your 3
If
best
I'm not to
friends.
pick between friends, if I was trying to make it, if I was trying to like what responsibility, like it has to be one best man. It was a bunch. We were all Andy's best man.
I don't know the rules of a wedding, and I never will.
Yeah. This must be a lady friend that asked, because that's a dumb question. I don't know.
It's such a weird way to ask you to pick your favorite friend.
Yeah, and I
true,
don't.
true. I was gonna say.
I'm literally just trying to pick who would be the most butthurt about not being it, and pick that one. Like that would be, but I don't know who would be the most not butthurt. Honestly, I don't want to have a wedding. If I got married, I want to just do the fucking. By the way, we're married, guys.
I don't want a wedding
Just
either,
elope.
bro.
Huh?
Just elope.
Just want to elope. Just want to
Elope and throw a party.
And throw a party. That's it.
My buddy had his wedding ceremony was 7 minutes long.
Yeah.
Everyone walked down the aisle. They said, "Let's do it." Everyone clapped. Straight to the bar. It
perfect.
fucking rocked.
It's perfect.
My girl's Catholic. We're gonna have a 5-hour fucking wedding ceremony in a church.
Yeah, then have to go to a second location because you can't
Bro.
just get hammered at church.
Right.
Yeah.
I went to Ash Wednesday Mass, and she said it was going to be a bilingual service, and I was like, "That's cool." And it was fully in Spanish. At one point, the priest said "frijoles," which I knew. Hermanos means brother, and then he said Galveston. I understood 3 words, in an hour-long service. And I was the only white guy.
Being in church here, frijoles and perking
I was
up.
like, wait a second. And I was trying to draw like an analogy. I was like, Jesus is for the people, beans are for the people. Like, what else could he be talking about? And I only have one nice shirt, and it's a giant gold polo. So I'm a foot and a half taller than everybody in a giant gold polo as the only white guy being like, beans are like Jesus. I wonder if everyone's relating to this right now.
What faces were you making in there the whole time?
I was trying to just be like, and I looked down. At one point, I made it so obvious that I was like trying not to sit too close to the lady next to me because every seat was filled.
Yeah.
That I kept scooting over to my girl, and the lady just taps me and goes, "It's okay." It's okay.
That's hilarious.
That's awesome. But anyways, besides your brother, do we have a best man?
No, I'm not doing that to myself.
Dang. Dang.
I don't know because I don't know our pick.
We need a clip, dude. We need a clip and send it to your buddies. Start a fucking war.
Well, like I've known Andy the longest by a few months.
By like 2 days, 3 hours, 47 minutes.
A few months is crazy.
Few months. Because we all started around the same time and shit.
Yeah.
So, like, yeah. And then probably Sean is my most recent really close friend, but I love that guy. Yeah, I can't pick. Lemaire is, the only other black guy in our crew, so it might just have to be Lemaire. Actually, it might have to be Lemaire strictly off of blackness. I was thinking of them all as just my friends, and I forgot about Lemaire's one handicap that he blackness.
Yeah, I thought you were gonna say not Lemaire's the only other black guy in our crew. I thought you were gonna say the city of Austin. I was like, yes.
And comedy wise, yeah, or also
100%.
the whole city.
The whole city.
So
it's also
sad.
funny to pick Lemaire on blackness, and then he shows up in a poncho.
Beast.
Beast. Something unbelievable.
That's why you got the job.
That guy's fun.
Yeah.
All right, Nate, anything you'd like to plug before you go get ice cream?
Yeah. Just this Sunday, if you're in Austin and you're listening to this, I'm at Sunset at 7 for Aunt Friends. Sean, Lemaire, and Andy will all be my Aunt Friends on
The whole wedding party.
So yeah, it'll be a good ass time. Get a whiskey and Sean, he'll go crazy. Get a poncho on Lemaire. I guess I'm a diva, Andy. I don't got nothing else but to dwell on that. No. That's just it. That's it.
Cool, thank you.
Thank y'all.
Bye.
Hell yeah.
Bye.